Today I'm going to go over what, in my opinion, is the biggest scam in all of amateur sports. I'm going to go over recruiting services, and I'm going to go over exposure camps, and why both, for any sport, are absolutely a complete scam. And I have personal experience with both of these, as well as the entire college recruiting process as a high school and collegiate athlete. So I have experience with both of these. I've paid for both of these multiple times, multiple years. I had my money stolen from me and completely ripped off and scammed. And I can see it now that I'm getting into the business perspective of my life. I can see how these companies are phenomenal business models, but they're scamming you, and this is why. And I'm going to show you why in this video, okay? So, going through NCSA, personal experience with this and a company called NPID, National Prospect ID. You've probably heard of both of them, but you've seen NCSA everywhere. Get recruited, college services. They've turned Twitter into an absolute madman land when it comes to college recruiting. They think they sell these kids on how to get recruited. In reality, they tell them what to do, all this stuff, personal brand, but they forget to tell them the most important thing in getting recruited is not sucking. Okay, so starting off, if you even are going to consider trying to play college sports, the last thing you need is a recruiting service. If you're not getting recruited, it's because you suck. Real talk. If you're not getting recruited in this day and age with huddle and coaches, you suck. You flat out suck. Okay? I went to the smallest division school in West Virginia, not in any by means a powerhouse sports. I played college football, and I got recruited, and I knew kids who lived in the same state, 10 minutes across, went to Ohio State, Florida SEC, Virginia Tech. They were good as they were really good. Okay? They didn't suck. All right? I was a victim. I went to all the camps, I went to all the, and I had the money for it. And I didn't suck. And I got scammed. So I see all these kids get completely famoosed, dude. Let me just prove it to you right here. Before we even talk about why this is a scam, let's just show you how this is a complete scam. Let's just be logical about it, okay? Let's go to their recruiting solutions for every family. Every family in America, you can pay us. Bro, if every family in America pays them for recruiting services, is every kid going to get recruited? Absolutely no. It's statistically impossible due to the roster spots in college sports. It's impossible. Champion, MVP, digital product, university, recruiting classes. Dude, all this shit is complete bullshit and scam. Go to every 5-star recruit for any sport. They don't use NCSA. Go to any college athlete, ask them, did you use NCSA? How did you find your school? None of them said, I used NCSA and it got me there. Absolute, complete scam. Recruiting assessment. How to activate your... It's a complete scam. I'm going to go through and explain how every single one of these entire benefits don't help. Full access to our digital product. And I'm going to use, for example, I'm going to use a kid that sucks as an example. Full access to our digital product NCSA University. I suck. I'm going to say I suck. I go through this. I know everything about recruiting there is, but I suck, okay? Online recruiting class. I know every single step of the entire process, and I know every single coach thinks. I suck, by the way. I input my favorite colleges, see my match analysis. I have all the colleges I want. I understand it, and I have access to the product. Direct access to our full list. I go through this list, and I email every single college coach in America. I suck, though. Guided group sessions with recruiting experts. Experts. But I suck. I email coaches from your message center. But I suck. I can email the coaches. I've emailed everyone in America. But I suck. Professionally edit highlight videos. I don't have any highlights because I suck. But what I think are highlights, I'm going to put in a tape. And they're going to put music and they're going to put cool edits on it. And they're going to make me 4 of them because I paid for the most. They're going to make me 4 cool highlight videos. But I suck. Improved search ranking. So they're selling you on SEO for recruiting. But I suck. Okay? Improved search ranking. They're going to search for somebody who runs a 4.4 and I run a 5.3, but I'm going to get improved search ranking. Bro, I suck though. But if I first search ranking, but I suck. Live support. Coaches aren't recruiting me. You did all this stuff for me. But why aren't they recruiting me? I paid for your service. I can talk to as many people as I want about live support, but if I suck ass, I'm not getting recruited. Direct promotion. Let me tell you why that's not true. If I go take the worst player in America, the worst football player, high school football player in America, and I put him in front of Nick Saban, Saban. Nick Saban. He sucks. Direct exposure. I could put him in front of Saban. I could put him right there. Right in front of Saban. I could put you in front of Nick Saban. I could put every single kid on NCSA in front of Nick Saban and put them through a private workout. But some would suck. Like, they suck, though. All this shit isn't matter. Custom evaluation session. Bro, you fucking suck. If you don't have offers, that's your evaluation. Dead ass. College funding. Bro, if this is going to get you recruited, why you need funding? They should get you a full ride. SAT prep. Bro, you think Alabama kids have SAT, ACT prep? None of those kids have 28, getting 36s. Not one. A personal coach for your entire recruiting journey. Your journey ain't going to be that long if you suck. But I suck. So I could get all these extensive recruiting tools and all these cool tools that they can convince my parents to take out a second mortgage on their house to pay for. But I suck. So how does it help? Okay? They got all these cool things. Look at all these benefits. Look at all these checklists. Woo! Checklist. All right, let's go to their careers. Let's go to our people. What does NCSA cost? Notice how they don't even put the cost in there. Schedule a call with 250,000 people are getting famoosed off this shit. Famoosed. Completely famoosed. Famoosed. You're getting scammed. Flexible pricing, bro. You don't need to pay for college recruiting. If you've watched the longest, whatever the hell it is, Woodlawn, bro, go to the NFL. All those NFL players did not get to college because of NCSA. It's bullshit. Oh, God. Sales specialist. These are the careers for NCSA. Sales. Bro, if you're talking to a salesman about recruiting, you need to, bro, they got people hired. They're hired to get on the phone and sell parents on recruiting services. Bro, they have salesmen. Let's look at the NCSA revenue. NCSA revenue 2023. NCSA athletic recruiting peak revenue $130 million on recruiting bullshit. Bro, 750 employees, salespeople, bro, they're making bank, bro. They are absolutely, they're hitting licks on you. They're scamming you, bro. They're coming in here, go to our camps, go to college camps and showcase, recruiting events. You are getting absolutely famoosed and scammed by the NCSA. They're selling you on your dreams. They hire salespeople to get on the phone and literally sell you the dream of playing college football. Why? Because think about this. They can take the cost of their recruiting services and be like, oh, but if you're going to save money in college, it's worth the expense, right? Boom. Commission to the salesperson. Your ass gets in some database with college coaches. I had college coaches tell me they don't use this shit. They totally emailed me from the website. On the website, I was using my recruiting services, emailing all these coaches. Oh, they're viewing you, yay. A coach emailed me directly on the website and said, this is a scam, delete it, it doesn't work. And my ass already paid for it. Okay, that's NCSA. You're getting scammed. If you can't see it there, just keep paying for it. Just pay them, okay? At the end of this video, I'll tell you what actually works. So, wait till the end to actually see this shit. Okay, boom. Second one, exposure camps. This is FBU. Me personally, I've been to like 6-7 FBU camps. Oh my god, they hit the fattest lick on all these kids. All these licks. Absolutely famoosh you. Let me explain to you the path to greatness. This is the path to greatness. Woo! We're getting scammed. Alright, let's get scammed. Okay? Going into FBU. Okay, by the way, too, this shit is the act. Do not show me this shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. Let's talk about these camps. Boom. event invites. This is how they scam you. So you look at Football University, okay? This starts out with their camps. What happens is they have a camp schedule where they have regional camps, and then they promote you to FBU Top Gun. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. So all these camps, this is where they make the money. So you look at their camp schedule, look at all these camps. They have all these camps that they'll host all around the world. And we'll go to the more information and we'll sign up. $250, $7.99, all access, bro. I go to all these camps. They ain't gonna give a shit. So you look at all these camps and they go, okay? So this is what happens. What you can earn. You can get all these awards. Cool. But here's how they scam you. So you go to their events and you go to their camps. Don't get me wrong. They're good kids. If your goal is to get better, by all means go to the camps to improve. But don't go to shit like this actually thinking anything's going to come of it. Because it's not. You're just going to improve skill-wise. Which is what you should be trying to do anyway. Which is actually going to determine your level of getting recruited at anything. But let's go to event invites. So for me, my stupid ass went to all these, the regional camps. Now, don't get me wrong. I got the invite, because it's not a scam you. They pretend to invite you. So what they do is they take the non-shitters, the kids that don't actually suck. Like, I didn't suck, okay? But they would convince my ass that I got some exclusive invite to come and pay even more money to travel, pay for all my expenses, could come down to this place. Well, they give me a couple t-shirts, right? And I'll pay for hotels, all that shit. Thousands of dollars. Completely down the drain, thousands of dollars. I got absolutely robbed, okay? Well, I'll go down to these places and I'll pay all this damn money to go and go to their Top Gun where they give out these invites. Let me tell you how I got absolutely famoosed. Oh my god, they hit such a lick on me. Okay, I go down to these camps, right? And you compete, right? And at the end, they choose, and they give out these invites. This is how they scam you. So when I went down, the last time I went down, this was senior year of high school, okay? I go down to the FBU Top Gun. All right, I go down to FBU Top Gun. I was balling at the regional, right? So they did give me my MVP at the regional. Don't think I'm salty either. Like, I can see how this shit's a good business, and I'm not hating because they make money. But I go down, do really good at the regional, get my invite to Top Gun. Should have got MVP at the camp. Didn't. Whatever. Go down to Top Gun, and then I bust ass at this shit. Like, I'm doing so well, killing it. I got, like, all Top Gun team. I got some little card for spending thousands of dollars with this company. But here's the kicker. So when I went down there, they're going to give out all these invites. The National Combine, the Freshman All-American Bowl, the All-American Game, the Future Showcase, the All-American Bowl at NBC, like the biggest events in high school sports that the actual players in this, like, they can't trust that their camps produce these players, which is why they have already invited all the kids they're going to give these invites to. So what happens is they held it in Naples. So I pull up to Naples, my stupid ass. I'm going to make this shit bigger for the shit. My stupid ass pulls up to Naples, right? And I bust ass. I'm actually balling. Like, I do well, right? But here's the kicker. This is just for running backs. I played running back. So there's 3 running backs in the running back group. They all go to Naples High School. None of them went to a regional. Not one. They already have pre-selected these kids to come to their camp, and they bring them there. And they're all already committed to SEC schools as running backs. So my stupid ass, pays for this shit and pulls up. Okay? And I go there, bust my ass. Oh, I'm going to get an invite. Yes. Woo! Spend all this money, get an invite. Oh boy, was I so wrong. So they had already pre-selected these kids, and all 3 of them get invites to the All-American Bowl. All 3 SEC committed running backs, and I'm like, what the and these kids didn't do shit. Like, they really did. They just kind of stood around at this camp because their ass was already told, like, just show up and you're getting an invite. So these kids showed up, dropped telepath. Like, realistically, like, if it was off just the camps, they wouldn't get it, okay? But here's how they get your ass. They convince you that you have a chance at getting this shit, and they've already pre-selected, and they give out these invites to the kids that are already going to get the invites, whether they come or not. And then what they do, they take all these pictures with all these kids that are actually good. Like, these kids are actually good. And they go and they give them their see, look, boom, Top Gun right here, boom. Where this is the exact one I was at. Maybe I'm not in here. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. Whoever cares. Whatever. They take all these kids who are real shit, like, they're good, okay? And they give them these invites at the camps. They give all this hype shit, but then they convince, right? They convince everybody else that they have a chance at getting them, and they post these pictures, All-American, 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 and then they actually pay for your shit at these events with the real ballers. But up until the actual event that you would have got invited to, complete scam, okay? So from there, here's my word of advice. Full screen this bitch. Here's my word of advice. If you actually want to go play college sports, oh my god, this quality is ass. Whatever. If you actually want to go play college sports, this is what you do. So all this money you would spend on recruiting, and you would spend on these camps, you would spend on all this BS, complete BS. Like, you go to even college visits that you didn't get an invite to, okay? Those are private. The college camps are private LLC entities that they can write off all that money and pay for program expenses. So don't even think that shit's not a moneymaker, because it directly is. It's a private LLC that makes money, okay? So for you, if you want to actually improve and become a recruited athlete, here's what you need to do. First, your ass needs to get good. Like, you need to be good. All this money that you would spend on any exposure, you need to spend on training, in supplements, and nutrition, and go get an athletic training coach, a real coach. Stop buying drills. Don't buy skill drills. Don't buy drill coaches. Don't buy a speed coach. Buy a strength and conditioning specialist that has a certification from the CSCS, the National Strength Conditioning Organization, a certified strength and conditioning coach that could coach a college team and get a job at a college team with a certification to be a strength and conditioning coach that knows their shit. Okay? Once you do that, you become an absolute killer. You become a killer to the point where nobody else in your hometown can compete with you. Nobody can compete with you. You're a badass. You're the best in your city. You're the best in your town. You're, first team All-State. You're MVP. You're the best. And if this point college offers aren't coming your way, here's what you do. You don't spend any more money on exposure. You transfer schools. Real shit. If you're the best in your city, you're the best in your town, you're getting good, you have good grades, right? You're doing all the intangibles, you got a good attitude, you visit the schools that were paying for you to fly you out, official visits, right? If they want your ass, they're going to pay for your visit, bro. If they want you, they're going to pay for your flight, they're going to pay for your food, they're going to fly your family out, and you're going to go out there, and it's all going to be paid for because you're good. So if you got to get good, get in shape, get strong, get huge, get big, become the best at your school, become the best in your city, become first team All-State, be the best in the state, become the best player you can possibly be in whatever sport it is. At that point, you should have college letters coming in. If not, it means that no matter how good you are, the limiting factor in what you're doing is the school you're at. You don't need to go to these camps. You don't need to go to these exposure camps. You need to transfer schools if that's still an option. Okay? Because at the end of the day, like, if you're the best, if you're All-State and you're not getting offers, it means your school's too small or you're not in the right state. Either way, I played in the smallest school. I played in one of the smallest division in West Virginia, and I still was getting letters from Ivy League schools. Like, had contacts. I was good. I was first team All-State, and whatever it was, I was good. Okay, and even then, I could have transferred out to the biggest school in Ohio, and I probably would have got a better offers, more looks, more exposure. The exposure you need is the exposure in real games, because no camp, no coaches, they don't give a shit about this shit. Notice how none of this shit is actually, no college coaches, they don't send it out. It's all hype. Bro, they sell you on this shit. Like, they got videos. This guy's so rich. Steve Quinn. This dude has a house in Naples, Florida, with a Bentley. Bro is balling, selling bullshit to high school football players. It's crazy. Real talk. Okay. Notice how all is hype, bro. They're talking to these kids. It's all hype. Like YouTube posting it. AJ Green, hype, already D1 off. Like, they want to sell you this dream where they partner with NCSA. Like, and they famoose and scam your ass, and you sign up. Like, look at this. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they team up with all these people, and they convince you that you're going to get offers going to shit. The last thing you want to do is go to any of this shit and spend any of your money. And it's not your money. It's your parents' money, probably. So the absolute last thing you want to do is spend your parents' hard-earned money and let these dumbasses convince your parents that this is a smart investment of their money they made and worked so hard for. Bullshit. What you need to do is become the best player. You need to pay for training. You need to pay for diet. You need to pay for nutrition. You need to pay for good groceries. You need to work your ass off and eat right and sleep right and bust your ass and commit to your season for whatever sport you play. And then you'll have the offers. I promise you. You can do all the recruiting in the world. You can have all the Twitter in your world. You can go to all these camps. You can do all the shit. You can go to all the recruiting services. You can do all that bullshit because I did it. Trust me. I did it. And I didn't suck. And none of it helped me at all. None at all. My college that I committed to hit me up and they offered me official visit. They paid for it. Boom. Committed. Bang. None of this shit helped at all. If you are going to go to any camps, make sure you only go with the idea in your mind that you're only going to compete against better competition, and the only reason you're going is to compete and improve yourself as a player. Do not go with any expectation to receive any awards. Do not go with any expectation to receive any offers. None of it. These camps, college camps, it's all bullshit. It's all a scam. It's all scamming you. Recruiting services is a complete scam. Do not get scammed. Do not let your parents get famoosed out of their money just to convince you, for these people to convince your ass that you're going to have to play college sports or whatever it is. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough, and your ass needs to get better. You don't need to get more exposure. You need to fucking go to the gym. You need to work your ass off. That's what you need to do. That's the real shit, and that's what nobody will tell your ass. If you aren't getting offers, you suck. If you don't have offers, you're not good enough. If you don't have what you want, it means you're not good enough, and you need to get better. So you need to get your ass to work and stop thinking that you're good as shit when you're not. If you're not first team All-State and have offers, your ass sucks, and you need to go make your ass better. You're welcome.